Well, the 20.1% GDP growth that the CSO released today was more or less in line with our expectations. We were expecting 19% for the first quarter. What is very clear is that the second wave brought down the healthcare to the brink, but the economy was not that badly impacted. This is because we are gradually learning to live with the virus, a phenomena which we think will play out in the coming quarters as well. But on a sobering note, let me point out that the first quarter GDP looks good on year terms. But if you look at it sequentially, which is over the last quarter, I think it's actually fallen. And the reason for that is that we got a virulent second wave, which hit the healthcare more than the economy, but it did hit the economy. And so the growth is largely base effect driven, but there are some positives as well. I think there are a few sectors which did extremely well. I mean, agriculture is one of them. And then utilities also, I think, was another segment which includes electricity, I think did quite well. And in these segments, we are above the pre-pandemic levels. But for many other sectors, like I think contact-based services, which is growth, which is looking at trade, hotels, transport, communication, I think these segments are still underperforming. And I think if you look at the quarter one GDP for 21-22, it is 30% below what it was in FY 19-20. So that is the extent of hit to the contact-based services. What's also, I think, interesting to observe is that both private consumption and investment are trailing the pre-pandemic levels. Even with the government pushing the pedal hard on public investments, the overall investments seem to be hit harder than consumption. So that was a little confusing to us. I think we were expecting investments to do somewhat better, which essentially means that the excess capacity in the industrial sector is not permitting the private sector to come forward and invest. Now, issue is what is in store for rest of the year. This forecast will create a mild bias to our growth numbers for the full year, which are at 9.5%. What will determine the trajectory of growth will be the severity of the third wave and the progress on vaccinations. I think as far as the progress on vaccinations is concerned, we are doing quite well. And the received wisdom, I think, which comes from people like the WHO chief scientist, is that we might be entering into an endemic stage. If this happens, then the third wave will not be very virulent. I mean, and in that case, I think we do see the 9.5% growth materializing. I wanted to point out that the exogenous factors, the factors that we don't control, I think have been reasonably favorable, which includes the external trade, which has been doing well because our trade destinations are continuing to rebound. So now we need to work on factors which we can control, which is, I think, giving some more stimulus to the economy.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.